Hi guys, welcome back. I hope all is well and everyone's having a great day. Today we're going to take a look and compare two sets of pencils, two pastel colored sets of pencils that I was asked to compare by several of you guys. Since my video has came out about the new Brutfuner Macaron, the 50 colors, on that video, several of you asked me, how do the Brutfuner Macarons compare to the Pastelo pencils? Well, we're going to compare them. We're going to do some side-by-side swatching. We're going to take a look at the two different color sets. And we're going to just see how they compare to each other. And I'm going to give you my opinion what set that I would buy. I'm excited about this video. Let's get started. These are just the boxes. This is your Brutfuner box, and this is your Pastelo box. So we're going to move these two boxes to the side so we can get started. First of all, I'm going to start off by showing you the swatches of each. Yeah, I wanted to swatch them on different paper and have them side by side. You guys know I don't like swatching at all. And no. I had the swatch charts printed out. I went to Office Depot and had swatch charts printed out on really nice paper. But no. I decided just to use the swatches that I have already swatched the two pencil sets out on in my artist edition of my Ruby Charm Colors Big Book of Color Charts. The links to purchase this book is below. You can purchase it in two different places now, Spotify, and you can purchase it on Etsy. Both of those links below is up to you where you purchase the book. Totally up to you. But I love this book. Absolutely love it. Let's check out the two different swatches. First, we're going to start off with the Pastelo since it comes up first. And I'm going to turn it to the side so we can get down into these colors. All right. These two rows are the Pastelo pencils. This is a swatch for the Pastelos. Beautiful colors, bright colors, a nice pencil. Well, I'm not going to say a nice pencil. I'm just going to say an okay pencil, in my opinion. It's an okay pencil. I would definitely use the pencil, but it's an okay pencil. Let's take a look at the new Brutfuner Macaron pencils. I'm gonna have to bring you up a little bit because I have these swatched out a little bit different. This is the Brutfuner set. It's not labeled yet because I haven't decorated my page. You know, I have to decorate each page. But to me, in my opinion, just looking at these two here and then looking at these, you get pastel colors with the Brutfuner set, definitely, but you get a brighter, more vibrant pastel color, which I love. To me, the Pastelo colors, which are the first two sets, never mind this set, is more, to me, it's more of a muted pastel, which is nice. It's nice, but I like, as far as the colors, I like the Brutfuner set better. I just like the colors better than these two. You get a more muted tone here. You get more vibrancy and color here. That's my opinion. So that's the two swatches. That's the two swatches. All right, so now we're going to look at the pencils. This is my case. for the the Pastelo pencils. The Pastelo pencil, let me get a bright color so you can see. It is a nice pencil. I love the way it feels in my hands. I love that part of it. But the Pastelo pencils do not have a name. The pencils do not have a number. So you will definitely have to come up with your own numbering system, or you would have to put the actual color of each pencil on the pencil. What I did was the exact way, let me get my swatch out. The order I have them in the book, in my case, is the order they are here. One day, I'm going to write these numbers on the pencil one day, but they are in order in the book as they are in order in my swatch book. I need to write the numbers on. I'm just going to write them on because I was using these little numbers, stickers that I had purchased from Hobby Lobby. No, that was too much work. You guys know I'm a lazy colorist. I admit it. It's okay. You can say it. I'm a lazy colorist. I hate swatching. Yeah, all the work. I don't like to do it. So this is your Pastelo pencils. Absolutely beautiful colors. And what I like about the Pastelo pencil is the color of the barrel is pretty true, not spot on, but it is pretty true to the actual color of the pencil. That is one plus for the Pastelo pencils. So that's our Pastelos. Let's take a look at the new Brutfuner Macarons. It just looked like a more professional pencil. The pencils look more professional. Actually, they look exactly like the Holbeins, but check out my swatch and review of these pencils and you will see all that business. So check out that video. I will link that video below. So check out the full swatching of the new Brutfuners. I will also link the swatching and review of the Pastelo pencils. And I also have other Pastelo videos like Pastelo versus Holbeins. You can go back and watch that as well. I will link that below as well. But guys, these pencils just look so professional. It just looked like a beautiful pencil. It looks like a professional pencil. It's beautiful. I love them. I do. I love these pencils. These pencils, in my opinion, is more than a okay pencil. I'm going to say it already. This is more than an okay pencil. I like these pencils. I like the lay down. I don't know. I just like the pencil. It is, yes, the same color numbers, the same names. The only difference between the Brutfuner and the Holbein Brutfuner cream is 1127 and the Holbein cream is 127. The Brutfuner, they added a 1 in front of each number. That's it. Other than that, it's the same number. But Holbein pencils are a learning curve. It is a totally different pencil from your normal pencils. And you that have Holbein pencils know that they are a learning curve. You really had to work with those pencils. You really had to learn those pencils. It is a nice pencil. I like the Holbein pencils. But this set is a great alternative to the Holbein pencils. You get the same colors, the laydown and the use for someone that's not experienced with Holbeins. this is easier. This is definitely easier. I just like this pencil. Do I like them better than Holbein's? I can't say that just yet. I want to use them both side by side before I make that decision. But if I had to make the decision now, I color better with these pencils because it's more comparable to pencils that I am used to using. The Holbein pencil is a different monster. It is. It's different. You guys know that. And there are several people in the coloring community that don't care for Holbeins. Like Corey from Colorfully Optimistic. She don't really care for the Holbein pencils. I can totally understand her not really liking those pencils. I totally understand. And she is, I don't call her a YouTuber, I call her an artist because she is great at what she do. She is an artist. She have beautiful, beautiful work. So as her standpoint, as being an artist, and she don't like those pencils, don't care for them, I can really see how an amateur artist like myself, an amateur colorist like myself, would not care for those pencils. However, I have used and practiced with my Holbeins. Now I know how to use them, but they take a little bit more work. To me, they are harder to blend than normal pencils. Even your cheaper pencils, to me, they are harder to blend, and they're just different. And if you have Holbeins, you know they're different. Let me say this. This is my opinion. The Holbeins you buy from Blick is totally different than the Holbeins you buy straight from Japan. Those, in my opinion, those are two totally different pencils. They are different because they look the same and all of that, but they color different. Because I bought a few open stock from Blick. I did not like those pencils at all. They were chalky. They were just, I didn't like them. I ended up sending them back and I got a refund for them because I did not like them. And I spent all that money on, I think it was 6 or 7 that I purchased. I wasn't going to spend my money on those. So if you want Holbein pencils, this is not a Holbein video, but if you want Holbein pencils, buy them from Amazon Japan. Don't buy them from Blick. That is a different pencil in my opinion. But these pencils, I like them. They're easy to blend. I just like the pencils. I like them. So we have looked at these. They are nice. You got your name, you got your number, you got what kind of pencil it is. That is just nice to have all of that. It's nice to have all that on your pencil. No extra work. And by me being a lazy colorist, of course, I'm going to like these off top better anyway because I don't have to work extra work to get my pencil swatched out. Nice pencils. I love the way they feel in my hand. So let's take a look at, let's do this purple. This is the purple. Let's move you down some. This is the purple Pastelo. Now let's find the color in Brutfuner. They look alike. Definitely look alike. Brutfuner have the gold, I think that's gold, the gold writing, the gold ring around, and these pencils have the white. When you purchase the Pastelo pencils, and I'm going to grab the Pastelo box, on the back, Pastelo say that these pencils are intended for children over 3 years old. So, these pencils were made for children. You could see all of the different products that the Arista company offer. And this is a pencil for children. To me, you know, with coloring with them, just for me coloring with them, it's more than a pencil. These are definitely more than a pencil for children. These are decent pencils. I would say, no, these are not for children, but even though they are, you know, it's what the companies say. This is more than a children's pencil, in my opinion. But they tell you these are intended for children. But these are the two pencils. Let's take a look. They look almost alike. They feel different in your hands. Let's check out the weight. The weight is about the same. The weight is about the same of the two pencils. But they still kind of feel like each other. Feel about the same. I don't know, just trying to see which one I like in my hand better. I like the Brutfuner in my hand better. You get a better grip with the Pastelo because it has that matte finish, and this has that shiny finish. You get a better grip with the Pastelo, but to me, the Brutfuner feel better in my hands. You know, that all has to do with the coating on the pencil, but I like both sets. I'm quite sure we could do a side-by-side comparison, and each pencil is the same. Because the Pastelo pencils, if you go back and look at my video, my swatching video, each Pastelo pencil is comparable with the Holbeins, and so is the Brutfuner. So for every this color, there's going to have the color for the Holbein, the color for the Brutfuner. But we are going to get some of this stuff out of the way, and we're going to just swatch side by side and see what feel we like. See what pencil feels better. That's what we're gonna do. This is my paper. I'm gonna show you what paper I'm using. Where's my paper? This is the paper I'm using. The Astro Brights Premium Cardstock, 65-pound cardstock. I love this paper. This is the Nina Bright White. Walmart under $5 for this pack of 80 sheets. Can't beat that. So check your Walmart out for this. I think it was around $4.80 something for the pack. I have, if you may see my nails, they're not dirty. That is watercolor paint, because I have been experimenting with watercolor all day. So I kind of have it all, it's all on my mat, it's on my hands. So what you see is watercolor paint and different things I've been playing with all day. I should have filmed this video before I started playing with paints, but oh well. So let's get started. We are going to do the Brutfuner on this side, and we're going to do the Pastelo on this side. We're going to do the erase test for both. We're going to do the water test for both. We're going to try to blend both, and we're going to use both in my Joanna Basford swatch book. So we're going to do all that. All right, let me pick out a few colors that we're going to swatch, and then I'll pick them out on my Brutfuner side. We're going to pick out 5 colors. Let's do this jade green. These colors together are beautiful. Let's do Forget Me Not. Beautiful colors together. Let's do green chartreuse. Chartreuse green. I think we'll do, I like this Naples yellow, I love that. And let's do this lilac. We got a green. Let's do one of these light. So we'll do this mint green. So these are the colors that I have. I picked out 6. No, I picked out 7. So let me go to my Pastelo and find the same colors. Okay, there's that one. Okay, what pink is that? That's not it. That's not it. Okay, I'm not finding this pink. I think that's pretty close. It's just the barrel is so different. Okay, so let's go and find that purple. Same color. All right, where's our green? Okay, this is our green. Purple, our chartreuse. We need this green. Maybe it's on the back. It is. All right, we need our, this is going to be your chartreuse in the Pastelo. Okay, so we have all of them. We need our blue. Yep, same color. All right, so we have all of our matches. And you could easily distinguish the two because the Pastelo have the white. All right, just making sure we have them all. All right, guys, let's get started. Some of these really need to be sharpened, but I'm not going through that. And let me find something to put down so they won't roll. All right, I'm gonna bring you down. All right, let's start off with our yellows. These are our 2 yellows. Brutfuner call it Naples yellow. So we're going to start off with our Brutfuner Naples yellow. And this paper to me has like a shinier side and more of a dull side. I like to use that dull side because to me it feels like I have a little bit more tooth on that side of the paper. It's probably just me, but yeah, just my opinion. It's what I find with this paper. And this is my second pack, so I've been using it for quite some time. All right, we are using our Pastelo now. Nice. I'm definitely using more pressure with the Pastelo to get my pigment. All right, we'll turn them this way after we use it. Now we're on to our pinks. And Brutfuner called this rose pink. Please don't roll, pencils. I'm using a light pressure with the Brutfuner. Putting down a couple of layers, not many. You get some dust. I don't have a problem with the dust. And let's move on to our Pastelo. You definitely have to use a little bit more pressure to get your color with the Pastelo pencil. You get a little dust, but not the dust you got with the Brutfuner. All right, let's go to our greens. Here are our two greens. We're gonna start off with the Brutfuner. Beautiful greens. You definitely have to layer and layer and use a little bit more pressure to get your color with the Pastelo versus getting your color with the Brutfuner. I've used several different layers to get the same color, and the pencils are actually, you know, the same color. So these are our blues. Right, and let's swatch our Pastelo. It's not as creamy as the Brutfuner. Now that Brutfuner is not the creamiest of the creamiest, but it is totally different from this Pastelo as far as the creaminess. All right, so now we got our color for both of those. All right, next color is the chartreuse. I love chartreuse. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. So bright. And see, that's how fast we get our color with the Brutfuner. Now let's try the Pastelo. See guys, they are the same colors. You just have to build your color a little bit more with the Pastelo. Just build, you have a little bit more pressure. Takes a little bit longer, but no biggie. All right, let's go to the purples, which I'm excited about because I love this purple. And this is Lilac in the Brutfuner set. Pretty color. Right now, Pastelo. We're just building it up till we get that color. There we go. Last but not least, we have these beautiful greens. Brutfuner call it mint green. Beautiful colors. Beautiful, beautiful. I hope everyone is doing well today. It's very cold in Louisiana. It's supposed to be 28 in the morning. Not looking forward to that. All right, guys, we have our colors swatched out. I chose 7 different colors. Put the colors, you know, compared colors, comparable colors. Your Brutfuner is on top, your Pastelo is on the bottom. They look exactly like the same colors. Totally, they are the same colors. They both are bright, vibrant, and beautiful. The only difference is you had to really lay down your color with the heavier hand, and you had to put more layers to get these colors versus, you know, just a layer or two with this. This is probably about 4 layers. This is probably about 2. So probably double the layers with your Pastelo, but no big deal. They are both beautiful colors. You can't take that away from either one of them. The colors are beautiful. They're just alike. So you're going to get the same colors in each set. Now, let's see how both of these pencils erase. We're going to do the green since it's so bright. Start with the Pastelo. It erased nice. I'm going to get my color off. It erased really, really nice. The Pastelo. Let's try the Brutfuner. Brutfuner is even better because you see how your Pastelo, how the color beads up on the paper. It did a very little bit, but not really with your Brutfuner. So your Brutfuner definitely erased better. Definitely. All right, let's get that color off my eraser. All right, I have a water brush. We're gonna see how these pencils, I don't want to mess up all this paper under there by adding water. Let's see which one to run with water. Let me make sure my brush is clean. I've been playing with watercolor all day. All right. We're gonna see, I guess we'll keep it going with the green. Let's see. Let's put a little water down. It run a little bit, but not much. I'm gonna bring it up so you guys can see. Not much. Let me clean my brush. Not much at all. So you can see that, not much. A little bit, but not much. All right, let's try the Brutfuner. Let's see what Brutfuner. Let's put some water down. Okay, Brutfuner is really not running at all. You can see it a little bit of shadowing here and how it kind of muted my color a little bit. With Brutfuner, you really didn't get that at all. So as far as if you're one of those people that don't like your colors to run with moisture, Brutfuner is for you. All right, let's see. I just want to see how these two pencils are close in color. So I just kind of want to see, I'm not using many colors. I just want to see if I can get a blend with these, just these two colors. All right, now let's come in with the darker color. Even though it's a totally different color, You can get a blend with those. You can definitely get a blend with those. Now let's try the Brutfuner. This is the Pastelo. I'll try the Brutfuner. And guys, this, I usually use way more pencils than this to get a blend, but I'm just using the few colors I have here to see what we get. All right, we're going with our darker color. So you get more color lay down, color saturation with the Brutfuner. So this may not be as easy. When these two, you have to build those layers up. So let's see. I mean, you can get a blend, but these were, the Pastelo was easier to blend together. I guess because it takes more layers, but these, you can definitely get a blend with them. So both, you can pretty much get a blend with them. I never had a problem with blending either one of them. So the blending, they both blend. Don't have that problem. But these are our colors. Let's see how they look on some watercolor I was playing with a couple days ago. Let's just see how they look. We're gonna use these yellows. I just wanna see how bright and vibrant they look. We'll use the Pastelo on this side. Where's my pen? Pastelo on this side. We'll use Brutfuner on this side. Okay, let's start with the Pastelo first. And I just wanna see, I'm not trying to make a masterpiece. I just wanna see how the color look on the paper. It's a lot of wax. It's definitely a lot of wax. Feels like a lot of, in my opinion, like a lot of wax, like a waxy lay down a little bit with the Pastelo pencils. And that could be all the white that's in it. Okay, let's try the Brutfuner. Yeah, that's a little bit, that's different. You don't really get that bloom, that waxy like bloom with the Brutfuner. You definitely get more color with the Brutfuner. I think we already established that. To me, I got kind of like a waxy like bloom with the Pastelo, and I didn't get that with the Brutfuner. So as far as liking them on coloring book paper, I definitely like the Brutfuner better on the coloring book paper. Here you would definitely need some more layers on that. And let's put some more layers and see if that waxy bloom, do it get any worse? See, we had to add more layers just to get that, and I'm still getting that waxy bloom with the Pastelo. But guys, I like both sets of these pencils. The Pastelo pencils, you're gonna need to work with them a little bit more. And like I say, the box tell you that the pencils are intended for children. So maybe that's it. It's not a pencil that, you know, that an adult colorist would want to use. You know, maybe that's what they're saying. I don't know, but I still like these pencils. I still use these pencils. I'll just have to, you know, get my layer on and do a lot of layering to achieve the color that I want. But if you want less work, a brighter, vibrant color, a pencil that don't really move with water, that's not affected by moisture, a pencil that erases better. So I would say altogether, the Brutfuner is a better pencil. You get your color saturation, it erases well, you don't get all that erase dust. You know how it peels your color off your paper and it just sits on top of the paper. You don't get that with the Brutfuners. I would just say that the Brutfuner is just a better pencil. It's a better pencil, and it's easier to get the Brutfuner pencils. The link will be below. You get them on AliExpress. They were $18 and some change. It was free delivery. It takes a couple of weeks to get them, but I'm cool with that. It takes you a little time to get your Pastelos as well, and the Pastelos are a little bit more expensive. As far as presentation with your box, the Pastelo knocks it out of the park. But what would you rather? A pencil that has a nice presentation, or a pencil that actually works the way you want it to work? I'm team Brutfuner. I love the Pastelos. I will continue to use them, but I am team Brutfuner. When it comes to Pastelo and Brutfuner, Brutfuner is your better pencil in my opinion. If you have any questions about anything, guys, please feel free to comment below. All of the Brutfuner, my Brutfuner swatching and review will be linked below, as well as all of the Pastelo videos that I have done in the past will be linked below. Guys, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.